Well, morning, y'all. It is the 17th of April, 2011. It's 3 days before the wonderful day of 420. And I hope you'll all be celebrating April 20th at 4:20 in the afternoon. So 4:20 at 4:20. Life is good. It's Sunday. It's been about 60 to 70 degrees here the last couple of days, and trash has been out working in the garden, creating new beds, filling some seed trays, putting some plants into the ground. Hopefully we won't get too much more frost, but if it is, we'll protect them. I've got some new tarps and things to keep them going. Apparently, Mrs. Trash decided she wants some new beds this year and wants me to expand production. So that's what I'm working on, is expanding production. Don't mind the sounds in the background. That's the old building that I have for a studio out here. It's a little windy, but it's doing really nicely. The thing I want to talk about today is connectivity and your role in the society. Many of us are considered pariahs, outlaws, renegades, etc., 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 and are looked down upon. Well, unfortunately, our way of thinking is becoming majority way of thinking. The sheeple are beginning to see what we do and are starting to put some of our things into practice. For example, yuppies and the people in the upper middle class and middle class who have lost their homes or lost their jobs in the last year or two are beginning to wonder and are beginning to see the light as to maybe their lives were not very sustainable, and maybe they need to create some level of sustainability in their life. Maybe that's why things like some of the clips and things that I put on the website with regards to small homes, living in RVs, living in mobile homes, maybe that's what it's connecting to. I don't know. It's just something I've been contemplating, that more and more people are starting to look at you differently. They're starting to see what you do and ask questions and maybe partake of a few of the things we do. I'm seeing it a lot more. And you know, it kind of makes my heart feel better. Because, as you know, people, this is America. America was brought here. We were brought, or we came across, for freedom. We came across for liberty. We came across to do things on our own, with no help from the government. Government was just there to handle government business, not stick their foot into everything man wants to do. And you know, maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. And maybe more and more people will see it. You know, there's a African writer many years ago named Ngugi. You can Google him. Or maybe I'll put a show note in here. Or maybe not. But he wrote a book called A Grain of Wheat. And the basic concept was that if you plant a seed, and it germinates and it grows, eventually that flower or what have you will create seed, and that will drop, and that will expand. And if left untouched or untarnished, pretty soon you'll have a field of the same kind of plants, all started by that one seed. Maybe that's what we need to continue to do, is plant seeds. Not just in the garden, but anytime anybody asks you anything or questions you. send them over to the YouTube channel or send them out to my blog. You know where it is, www.ddfdb.blogspot.com. And there's links to others on there who are doing the same thing that we are. Maybe some to more of an extreme, and some not. But we're growing, and our ideas are not eccentric, outstanding, or pariah. We're doing what we have to do in order to protect ourselves, our family, and survive this. Now, it sounds crazy, but it isn't. Yesterday while I was out working in the yard, had neighbors coming over. What are you doing? What are you doing? I explained to them. Getting up seed trays and increasing production. Because I'm tired of seeing things at the stores that keep going up and up and up and down and down and down. It's just something I've been doing for 30 years plus. And maybe it'll catch on, and maybe they'll plant a parsley plant or something. Maybe not. But you know, you've implanted the idea into their head. Now, whether it's dead seed and it won't germinate, who knows? But it might. And if it does, wonderful. Maybe they'll plant it to somebody else. But like I said, you don't know until you try. Let it become as natural as getting up and going to work. But as far as politics around the world, you guys know what's going on. The government shit is shut down. They're passing some damn budget. The Republicans have cowered. The Democrats are playing the games. Everybody's just fucking around. But they're not getting to the heart of the issue. They're too busy worried about now we're starting to get reelected. They need to go. You gotta take what you see from them and just put it into perspective. What they do ain't gonna affect you right now. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep building. Keep creating a more sustainable life for yourself. As far as debt, don't fucking worry about it. There's no reason to. You're never gonna get out of debt. The idea is to avoid new debt. Keep it as low as possible. Pay it down if you can. If not, fuck it. Forget about it. And continue to invest in your life. I'm not talking new electronics. I'm talking invest in stuff. Maybe a shovel, some boards, some seeds, some plants, an RV, a camper, something. But invest in what you can. In the meantime, enjoy the blog. Always take commentary. I'd love to get in touch with more of my readers. Some of you already respond. Just give me an idea what's going on out there. I'd love to hear from you. Talk later. Have a good day. Trash out.